Xyway is the only fungicide where you can come in at planting and get that season-long protection, that early protection against those crown rot, stalk rots, but something that lasts all the way into that R1, R2 stage with protection against those leaf diseases. One thing with farming that's predictable is unpredictability, right? We know there's going to be challenges during the season. Diseases are one of them, but we don't know from year to year what diseases are going to be the problem, which ones, what time of year they're going to, rear their ugly head. Protecting those corn plants early on proactively is really important because it gives you that leg up when those problems arise. And that's where Xyway is a really big fit, because it is something that we put on at planting. It has that systemic inside-out protection, and then as diseases rear their ugly heads, we've already got that protection there. So that proactive protection for something we know is going to happen, we just don't know exactly when, is really valuable. So Xyway is a really unique, novel fungicide. When we think about fungicides for disease management, we're thinking about foliar applications, but Xyway is something we can put down at planting. It's taken up by the roots and translocated through that plant season long. So it moves through the vascular tissue and it gets translocated into the leaf tissue all season long, so that inside-out protection. We don't think of season-long protection with other fungicides. So you can put it down at planting, it's moved through the plant, it's there to protect you from those diseases when they arise, and that gives you that season-long protection and that flexibility to time other applications to when diseases start appearing. Stalk health, crown rots, stalk rots infect the plant early on when the plants are young, but the manifestation of those symptoms you don't often see till late in the season. Plants die early, or stalks start to wither and get infected or pithy in the middle, and then you have snapping or lodging when you come to harvest. What Xyway does, by being systemic, brought in through the roots and moving through that vascular tissue season long, protects that area where the infections happen, keeps those stalks clean. Then you have a healthier, stronger plant when you get into late season and harvest. So it's really doing an inside-out protection against those pathogens, which is something that's hard to do later on in the season or even in season with foliar applications, nowhere near as efficient as an at-plant application with a systemic fungicide. There's a whole wide range of crop physiological benefits that we've seen with Xyway, and these are coming from various university researchers have reported on this as well. One of them is improved root mass, root area, root forking, root volume. So we're seeing greater root area on Xyway plants versus non-Xyway plants. And kind of linked to that, but also an added benefit, is increased efficiency of water and nutrient uptake. So we're seeing greater nutrient uptake in leaf tissue sampling and so on in season, better utilization of those resources. And you take those two things in conjunction with each other, you have drought tolerance. So in areas where the water is limiting, we see better use of the resources that are there because you have better root structures. So you have also better green, stay green effects and lower canopy retention of leaves because you have a healthier, stronger plant going into that. So those are some of the crop physiological benefits that have been really apparent to growers in the field. You can almost see it when there's split fields with and without Xyway. It looks like they're different varieties even because they're more expanded leaves, greener tissues, just healthier plants.